Wake up! Good morning, good people. I'm Motivational Qa, and this is Morning Motivation. I'm Motivational Qa, message of positive energy and motivation. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Welcome to the Wake Up, Wake Up podcast, hosted by Motivational Qa and my brother,
Sir7Max.
Okay. So today we got a special guest by the name of Poetic Jazzy.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up, y'all?
Okay.
Please, how you doing?
I'm good.
How you been?
I can't complain, blessed.
That's right. I seen you last night doing your thing. You know, as y'all usually do. You know what I'm saying?
Something like.
Hitting that stage, going off, showing off.
Yes,
Yeah.
come support us at therapy session
Every
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, 16th Ave.
That's right. Shout out to therapy session.
Shout out to
I would
Jimmy.
know it.
Yes. And at the end of the month, you'll be.
I'll be actually featuring at the end of the month. I want to say it's the 25th. I'll be actually featuring, so I'll be up there for like about a good 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, so that's right. Come support that. Sir7Max will be the guest artist.
Yeah, I definitely be
The featured artist of the night at therapy session. So come support that. That's January 25th.
25th.
Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. But you know, sometimes we on nigga time, so it start a little later. You know what I'm saying?
It really depends. Sometimes it start a little early, depending on how many people get there, how fast it pack up.
And
That's what usually what happens. Like if it pack up by 7:15, we get that bitch started by 7:30.
Okay.
Because we know it's gonna be a long show.
Gotcha.
So it depends on how many people get there at what time. Then we'll start the show.
So get there early so you can get your seats. You know what I'm saying? Get your drinks. Last night, shout out to homie. Damn, I forgot the name of the truck because he gave away free food.
Oh man, the seafood
Yes,
truck.
he
I wish I did.
Seafood
I forgot
truck.
his name. Definitely gotta put him on.
Yeah, gotta plug it. He gave everybody in the show from his truck free seafood boy.
And it was good.
And it was amazing.
And the food fucking
Baked
good.
macaroni and
Yes, it
cheese, collard greens,
Cabbage.
Yeah, it was fire.
boils.
So shout out to him. I will have a name for y'all by the next time we do the show because I'm like the giving back that he done yesterday. He didn't have to do. He could have charged people.
And that was his first time.
Right. So he usually do that.
Yeah, that was his first time.
So if you show up on the 25th or you know the 18th, you know what I mean, the week before, you never know. Might be getting free seafood. Never know. Might have to pay a little something. But thus far, the brother gave free seafood. He was cooking it fresh, and it was amazing. Shit, I had it for breakfast this morning. You heard?
I did too.
So today's show, we're gonna talk about friends with benefits, and what was the other one?
Friends without benefits.
And friends without benefits. Okay. So who want to set this off? Who want to start off? Who want to set off friends?
I started off. You know, because I'm gonna start it off because I don't got many friends.
Okay.
You know, and you know, most of my friends have turned into brothers. You know, and I'm just learning to get female friends. So, but we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
But since I ain't got many friends, and it was so crazy that I don't make friends. And sometimes what it is, I don't think I know how to make friends.
Okay.
I don't talk to people like that. And I don't talk to people like that because I ain't trying to get to know you. I ain't trying to get to know another motherfucker.
Right.
You feel me? I don't be wanting to like.
But people gravitate to you.
They do, but I don't gravitate away because I don't be wanting to hang out with new people. So I just I won't do shit. Like if you really notice it,
Right.
you don't see me go nowhere with other people.
Right.
You feel me?
And
And
I think that come from you coming from a big family. So you grew up with a big family, a lot of brothers and sisters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out,
Big family. Shout out to the Rogers, you know what I mean? The Smiths. You get what I'm saying? That's my family as well. And on the flip side, for me, I gravitate to people and I make a lot of friends family because I come from a smaller family. You get what I'm saying? Like it's 5 of us, you know what I'm saying? As far as brothers and sisters, my oldest brother live in Atlanta. So like I kind of make a lot of my friends' family. Like once I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, and so I guess that's from my standpoint and your standpoint. That's, you know what I mean?
I don't got a lot of friends. My friends became my family.
Okay.
Like I got to see where I come from. We was a family. We from the projects.
Right.
So we stuck together. So it was like, that wasn't your friend. That's your cousin. That ain't your cousin.
Right.
So, and I got a big family. I got over 20 brothers and sisters.
I was about to ask you that. Did you come from a big family?
Yeah. So, and then I came from a blended family. So, like, our mothers kept us together.
Okay.
Even though...
As they were supposed to.
You feel me?
So your mother and father ain't got 20 kids?
No, let's say that. My mother only had 4 girls. Okay. My father got over 20.
Hey.
So...
Shout out to B. I just found out that your dad was your dad, and your dad is a sniper, so he would have 20.
My father got a lot of kids, but it wasn't him that kept us together. It was the mothers, and it was his mother that kept us together. So, and then I got a lot of family. I got the Hardys, the Brunsons, the Jacksons, the Hamlins. So it's like, we blended. So, and then my friends is my family. We got over 20, 30 years, and my closest friend to this day is my right-hand man. You wouldn't even think she my friend. We're going to tell each other we cousins.
Got you.
We tell people, that's your best friend, or that's my cousin.
Got you. Like we got both the same blood.
So like,
same way with me and Max. Shit.
That's how we wasn't brothers.
You feel me? His name is in there with my brothers and sisters. That's my brother. Like,
we got family together with us.
You feel me? That's right.
My friend that I say my cousin, she and my mother obituary.
Yeah.
So it's just that deep. Like, but see, doing this poetry thing, I'm meeting new people. I'm starting to have friends, and see, I don't consider Max as a friend. I consider him as like a brother and a father. So I wouldn't say he's more so of a friend. But you meeting new people, and it's like, I wouldn't call too many people friends because a lot of people are not your friends.
And you know what? I think that I didn't have a lot of friends because of what we grew up around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the shit we grew up in. You feel me? Like, when we had to talk last time on that table, we talked about people in the same place shooting at each other. Friends, supposedly friends shooting at each other. So it's like, so coming from where I come from, I'm like, nah, I ain't even trying to make a new nigga my ring because I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know what to expect. So, like, we can be cool. But don't think I probably ain't gonna come over for the family dinner unless it's somebody that I really get cool with. Right. And most people that I get cool with, it come from an extension of somebody else. It's not like I met them. I come from an extension of like, yo, this is my man, da da da. So we get cool in that way, so we'll see each other more and more. Like Liam.
Okay.
I wouldn't have met Liam on my own.
Got you. But through you.
Right.
The Rock Boys.
But if I would have met Liam on the street in the bar, we probably would have said what's up. But I would have never been to his house. I would have never been hanging out with him. But now I consider him. I consider Liam a friend.
That's a brother.
I definitely consider him a brother.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's always through somebody. I don't meet people and just go hang out with them like that.
Nah, you can't
I don't
trust
do
people.
that. But like she said, with this poetry thing, it's been a little different because I think that even though I could be wrong. Everybody still be shiesty, but from my head, it's like the people that's at this show, it's not like the people that I grew up with
from the streets.
Exactly, from the streets.
It's two different. It's two different tones.
Exactly. So
two different lifestyles.
I feel like
we are.
Not that you can open up more. You can be more of the person that you are now, versus trying to explain to them and give off the old you. You ain't got to demonstrate the old you to prove who, because you're walking in a new light.
Exactly.
So now they respect you as Sir7Max the poet versus Rara the street guy.
Word.
You get what I'm saying?
They don't even know that guy.
Right. They
don't even know that guy.
They don't need to know. Just know if you make me mad.
That's how I see a whole
nother side.
That's how I see. I'm Poetic Jazzy, but at any given time, I turn into Jazz on BTP real fast.
Hello. That's right.
Max be like,
BTP! Shout out to Sid. Love you, kid. See you soon.
Shout out to the projects, you know. And Max be like, Jazz, you can't do that. You can't think like that. But I be trying to tell Max, like, everybody in here is not genuine. You a man. You not looking at it from a woman's perspective or point of view. We got a third eye and we got an intuition. Everybody not genuine.
That's a fact.
And you know, I go off energy. So I be peeping stuff. I peep the shade. I peep everything. And then it's like, you know me, I still got to be Poetic Jazzy. And I just like, okay.
Because they be telling me about some shit. I be like, I ain't seen none of that shit.
Yeah, because I be like, Max, you nice, blind as hell.
I'm like,
you gotta watch.
Y'all catty.
No, it's not that we catty.
Y'all be catching that shit because y'all be doing that shit.
I'm a blunt person for one. I don't bite myself with sugarcoat nothing for nobody because I don't fear no one but the law. But what I'm saying is, I'm observing from where I come from. You have to be on your P's and Q's. Right. You gotta be on your toes. You gotta. People body language ain't what's up.
You know why I'm probably not on my P's and Q's in there? Because I don't feel threatened.
At all.
You don't have to be.
I don't feel threatened.
Because you got me and Jazz that's going to be on everybody's ass.
Right, but no,
I don't feel threatened.
It ain't nobody.
It could be a threat to me because of who
I really am.
So it's like I ain't really worried about nothing. So I ain't trying to even like scope the scene. Like we in a bar or something. I ain't really trying to scope the scene.
Right.
Like when we in a bar, I'm quiet. I'm in the corner. I'm
observing.
I'm really observant then.
Because I'm out mingling.
Exactly. So
I'll be watching to make sure who watching me.
That's how I am when I'm over there. It's like I feel comfortable because I don't. First of all, I don't think nobody in there got a gun, so I don't think I gotta carry my gun. So I don't feel that threatened in there. So I'm
right about that because I don't carry my shit on me either when I go there.
I'm a lot more
because that's not that environment. Ain't nobody there for that.
It's not.
And you know, even when because there be some thorough guys that come through there. You know what I'm saying? There be some, you know what I mean, that rap and you know do what they doing.
It's a safe haven. It's a safe haven.
This is like. It's like church.
And I think it's because of what they know what they coming there for.
Right.
If they're coming there for a rap show, you might come rap, you might come strapped.
Right.
So it's more comfortable. Okay, so before we jump off the subject, shout out to B. Happy belated birthday to B, your pops.
Happy birthday, Father.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta give him his love.
Yeah, my mother's birthday was the 10th.
Oh,
that's right. Happy belated birthday, mommy. Happy heavenly birthday.
Yes, all the Capricorns, my
sister.
Yeah,
man. And mommy birthday the 28th.
28th, last month.
Yeah, no, this month. The 28th.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. It is
28th.
Yeah.
So you said something that actually like made me, you know, form a question. You have a blended family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you said the mothers brought all y'all together?
So it's kind of crazy. Long story short, if my brother, Jabri, wasn't my brother, he'd still be in my family because of the dynamic from my grandmother and his grandfather. Okay. So it's just like, his grandfather is my mother's godfather.
Okay.
But this is my brother. So my stepmother to this day never has made me feel uncomfortable. Shout out to Jamila, we got the same birthday. So she's like, she real dope. That we real family orientated. Like even though some of us don't stick together how we supposed to, we know if shit get thick, we gonna just jump the fuck out you.
Nah, it makes sense. And that's important. Like so as far as the blended family, because again, I shout out to you, Max, the way you raised your son and your daughter now. You know what I'm saying? Like with, you know, Mimi and Jesse. You know what I'm saying? And having all of them understand they got two mothers.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's important because that's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? Like my father, we got one older brother. Me and my brothers and sisters, me, Nadira, Kara, Fuji, and his man. Now man is my older brother. That's my father, son from
another woman.
You know, from Jackie. Shout out, love you, Mom. You get what I'm saying? And my father made it fucking perfectly clear from the gate. That's not your half brother.
That's your brother.
That's your brother.
Yo, that's it.
If I ever hear you talking that half shit, that's your ass.
Oh, now we ain't do that.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy? I think that amongst, you know, black people, colored people, original people, like that, we just feel like that. Because I hear other people say half. I'm like, what you mean you got, like, and there's other cultures. I don't want to say no specific culture, but, you know, I play poker, so I see a lot, I be around a lot of different people playing poker. All types of, no, it's not just, I'm talking about all types of people. Like, playing poker, everybody plays
Everybody.
Poker. So I be around a whole lot of people. And a lot of them say, a lot of different cultures say, that's my half. But I'm like, how is that your half? So one of them say, that's my father's son from I'm like, nigga, you
we don't do that.
Or even if you say, we both got the same mother but different father. Y'all all one, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get that.
One of my sister's mother's, Javante, that's my sister, that's my bitch. That's like, we're not supposed to have a favorite sibling. We go through our shit, but that's my favorite sibling.
Gotcha.
I call her mother mom until my mother passed. She called my mother mom.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? It wasn't never that every other weekend I'm at her house, she at my house. We doing family shit together. It was never on no that's my stepdaughter. No, that's
Right.
my daughter.
Right.
So yeah, I get it. No, we
So-
don't say that.
So it is important to make sure your siblings know their siblings as brothers and sisters. Period. If your father had this child, and again, it be the ladies. I ain't gonna say it be the ladies because I don't want to put it on them like that. But it's for y'all to really, if the man step out, it's for y'all to come together and make that shit happen.
I mean, yeah, that's like, I got 2 kids, but I got my step kids too.
Right.
So they'll come to me before they'll go to their father for anything. They don't even call him for nothing. The mothers drop them off. They don't even call my husband. They call me.
Right.
Jazz, you getting your kids?
Right.
And that's just how it is. I have a relationship with both of them, and we tight like this. So it's not, they don't feel uncomfortable. Anywhere they go, they're my kids.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's because of your religion?
No.
Like,
It's my upbringing.
Right. So it wasn't. So the religion didn't play a part in that. It's really more so your
it's my upbringing. It was how I was raised.
Got you.
Like my mother.
That's the same.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Okay.
My mother kept us together, and not just that. Like, even though my father is Brian, my sister father raised me all my life.
Okay.
So it wasn't like I didn't have a father figure. My father was in the streets. My sister father raised me my whole life. A lot of people don't even know Brian, my father. They think Shelton, my father.
I heard about Shelton.
Yeah, that's my. You heard us saying that.
Yeah.
That was my. That's my sister's father, and you would
BT legend. My bad.
exactly. They'll never say that's Shelton's stepdaughter. He raised all my mother kids. Like, we came from his nuts.
You're supposed to.
They ain't skip a beat. My aunt still come to my house every day, sit on here, smoke her cigar. Shout out to my aunt Shonda, and they don't make me feel uncomfortable. And it's sad to say, I will go to my dad's family house before I go to my father. If you get what I'm saying.
I get it.
I will go to Shelton family first before I will go to anything with Brian, because they don't make me feel uncomfortable. Like, it ain't no cattiness. I'm going to walk through the door. I'm going to do what I need to do. That's my brother, daughter.
Yeah. You grew a stronger bond with them.
Yeah, because that's all I knew.
But that's how it was with me too. Like, even though like I had I played, like, I was really there for my kids, like physically. I was physically.
All of it.
I was a physical
Outside
dad
of the 2 years that you.
Outside-
And you still there.
outside of the 2 years that I was in prison. But
And when you wasn't there, I showed up.
And exactly, and I appreciate that. You
I
definitely
love you, brother.
graduations and everything.
That's right.
Never missed a beat.
Ever.
Never missed a fucking beat. But I kind of told them and asked them in a way, like, their moms, like, make sure y'all keep them together. When I left, they was 4. So I'm like, I don't really care if y'all don't talk. Just call them like, yo, I'm taking my son to the movies. I'm gonna take his brother with us.
Fact.
I'm taking Isaiah. I'm gonna take Zamir. Or if Mimi taking Fats, I'm going to get Isaiah. And like, they didn't have to do it.
Right.
But I
They could've been
was
catty.
blessed that they
Right.
that they made the move and they did it without.
They was women.
Yeah.
They stood up.
And I give them their props for that all the time. Like, I appreciate the fact that they did that.
They put their pride to the
A lot of women
side.
didn't have to. A lot of women
Right.
wouldn't do it. A lot of women don't do it.
Right.
You feel me right now? But so I thank y'all for doing that. I really.
Okay, so my bad, I apologize. So we got Poetic Jazzy
Yes.
on here. What would you, do you have anything, would you like to say a poem for us or anything? I mean, I don't want to be putting you on the spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying anything. Yeah.
But you did.
Hey,
But
baby,
you did.
hey, this is the Wake Up podcast. You know what I'm saying?
What you want me to? You gotta tell me.
Whatever you like. I mean, something in the form of what we talk about. We talk about friends,
Friends, family.
family, friends with benefits, and friends without benefits.
I mean,
So while you look, I'm gonna let you look right now. Max, what are you wearing?
Oh man, this right here. This is my logo. It's a 7Max, which I got tattooed everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It stands for God's Kingdom. It's basically a movement that I'm starting.
Okay.
I'm writing my book called Masterpiece.
Okay.
So I'm teaching people how to become peaceful.
Okay.
I'm writing basically a manual on how to become peaceful, and I want to start like a group because it's gonna take a community of people to do it. So
Sure.
it's basically like it's gonna be God's kingdom where everybody come in peace.
It makes sense. And right now, I'm wearing the bad attention sweater and fitted hat. You know what I'm saying? It's a snapback, so it fit all sizes. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bad Attention Tattoo, 103 Broadway, Newark, New Jersey, 07104. If you like to call the phone, we do cover-ups, we do piercings, we do tattoos of any sort from the rooter to the tutor. You know what I mean? And support the merch, you know what I'm saying? You can find it on badintentions.com. That's BADINTENTIONZ.com, badintentions.com. 103 Broadway, second location, 674 Mile Prospect, coming soon. So yeah, back to you, Poetic Jazzy.
So I got a new poem, right? It's called Poetry.
Hello.
So it's not just about poetry, it's about my poetry family. It's about me, but it's about people like Max, J Blue, Annie, Ted, Savage. It's about Toxic King, you feel me? It's about the people like.
Shout out to all of them.
You feel me?
Savage Fighter.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's
Fuck
like
them adults.
you feel me? Fuck them kids. They really be
This dick ain't free.
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
We really be getting each other through some stuff, and that's crazy. It took for me to meet people that I knew.
That you met from
that
a
I
different.
just met. That you
Well,
know.
the thing is, as we grow, we tend to meet. It's like a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Some people bring different things out of you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we meet new people and they bring different things out of us.
And it's so crazy. I didn't read this yet, so I'm gonna read it for y'all. I read it to one of my
New shit.
I read it for one of my friends last night. She was very jealous.
Okay.
And she said it like, I can't be that mad, but I feel some type of way. She was like, but y'all in the same tribe. Y'all get each other.
Yes.
Like, you feel me? They there for you in ways I can't be.
Right.
Because they understand you.
Correct.
So I'm going to read this one. It's called Poetry. It's dedicated to therapy session.
Shout out.
Let's be honest. I'm speaking from my point of view. Poetry saved my life. I always knew I was different. I started writing in the 7th grade, way before Poetic Jazzy came into play. I decided to write. That's the only thing that stopped me from having fights. I started picking my brain, using big words at a young age, some shit I just couldn't explain. I dared to be different, so I let my pen take over, and this is what I got. I stopped being an ordinary girl from around the way. I decided to be unique, bold, vibrant. That's when everything came into play. I knew I wasn't like everybody else. I had a voice, a big mouth, you could hear a mile away. I was bound to stand out. It took me a while to understand and stand in my truth. I could no longer be quiet. I had some shit to spew. I found my calling, my own tribe to help me through. Who would have thought I would find family in poetry? Calm, cool, and collective. I swear, y'all really my blessing. Thank you for giving me a piece inside of me I couldn't see. Y'all stay on my case, not behind my back, always in my face. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I can always depend on poetry to help me finish. No second guessing, you will always be my first call. It be the late night texts, early morning calls that let me know with y'all, I will never fall. If I do, I can always count on my poetry family to pull me through. Loving wholeheartedly, cause no matter what, y'all will always be a part of me.
High five, high five, high five. That's Poetic Jazzy for y'all. You get what I'm saying? Welcome to the Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up podcast. Listen, we do this to try and enlighten the people, or you know what I mean? Like, we use topics that other people, hopefully when you watch it, you can gain something from it. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, we talking our shit. You know what I'm saying? Expressing ourselves, because this is a form of therapy for us at the same time too.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you have nobody to talk to, so you know the way I learned how I learned was, you know, from myself. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from you, Max. I definitely give you all the credit a lot of times, because I learned a lot of shit
off camera.
You know what I mean? Off camera. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And on camera. But I learned a lot from you, and then I learned a lot when we on camera, and then I be, you know, it'd be questions or whatever topic we talking about, and then I get to say it, so when I'm playing it back, I'll be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's about, sometimes it's about how people learn. Once you learn how you learn, you get to move further, quicker.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
faster.
And be open to it.
Because Max gave me peace. Like, he really be talking to me like I'm his child. He will scold the fuck out of me and not care. Like, it's just so crazy how the family, we got like, you know, we like got the same family, but we don't got the same family. And it's like now that we family, it's like he's a genuine person and I'm a genuine person.
And I'm a genuine person.
So you're a genuine person
That's
too.
right.
So like I love y'all bond. And it's like now you can be friends with a man and not deal with him.
Ha ha!
You could.
And that is what we closing out at this point in time, because that's the next section that we're gonna talk about, friends with benefits, and the next episode after that will be friends without benefits. So stay tuned. Part 2 coming next. You dig? Wake up, wake up, wake up!